Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All for Nintendo DS. Last time we left off, we got a very lucky chance to prove once again that Maya is not the killer in this whole entire incident. We got so close to proving that it was Eni, and we're pretty damn sure it was her, but it's like, the big question is, like, why would she kill him? There's kind of no reason to. Well, we have another chance, and let's see if I can prove it. So I believe this little part coming up here is going to be the final whole part of this entire case. So hold on to your hats, guys, or your butts, or whatever you want to hold on to. Just hold on to something, because it's going to get crazy. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eni couldn't have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Ah, this is the first time we see, Franziska outside the courtroom, really. Gah! Miss on Karma! Oh, damn, that was Maya. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Ooh. It's kind of... Ow. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Ugh. Don't point that finger at me. Only I can point fingers at other people. Because Phoenix has that power. Objection! That's why it makes you want to become a lawyer. You just want to say that really out loud and just top of your lungs in a courtroom. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Eni Miney had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. I believe I can. Eni Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is a car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be somewhere there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Miss Miney, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... No, it'll do some good, so you better shut up and give your testimony. Last year's an accident. That was, last year, in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired when she was driving. So that explains the whole accident. I was, totally pooped, too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. Oof. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard enough about this incident. It was all the talk of the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Good! Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this through another angle. And what angle it's gonna be? Well, really all we can do here is just keep pressing on some certain statements because there's really nothing I can really present at the moment. So, something really bad happened at the clinic, I think we all know about that. And my sister was totally tired. Okay, how about we evaluate more on that? Elaborate, whatever you want to say. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Now, let's go a little further here. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was unaware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay. Anyway, I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. Wait a minute, no. Wait a minute. She's supposed to change her testimony here. Did she amend her testimony? Hold on a minute, guys. Here we go. I, like, didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. So, yeah, new statement here. However, I find it kind of weird how she didn't want to have a license when in our inventory, the last evidence piece of clue we got is her license photo. Huh. Interesting things. Whew, I'm getting a little tired of these jump cuts here. So yeah, like I said before, here we have a license photo, but she clearly states that she doesn't have a license. Contradiction I've never heard of. I've never seen one before. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What, are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Now, how did you know? Youch! No one cares. Well, screw you too. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. Oh, ho, ho. Did the judge just freaking bird me right now? What's going on? At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have her driver's license. Ugh. Ow! Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, a witness and her sister could not have switched places. I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sister would have, like, let me drive. Yow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. I don't know how you want to say that. Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Miney, what do you think you would... What do you think you would have not been allowed to drive anything? I don't know. Just, whatever. I'm not thinking. That's because I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops. Like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Yeah, okay. So I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sister was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. Okay. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. Huh. I see. A bright red car for sports. Oh, God. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I think we can still, you know, see what she has in store for, what we have in store for her. So, oh God, excuse me. There's really nothing to really present just yet. However, I do want to learn more about this car here. This really shiny bright red sports car. Let me just ask for the hell of it, really. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. The UK? Was that her boyfriend's initials? It was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love for cars would have been the obvious next topic. Let's go ahead and press a little harder here. But I really don't know anything about cars. But I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor... Yes? Please append what the witness had just said to her testimony. You mean a part about it being a special car from overseas? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point. Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either, but... Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. So now my sister's new car was like a totally special model from England. Huh. Okay, let's go ahead and press on that one as well. I yelled, "Hold it," pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Well, we already went this far. Let's go ahead and ask for the hell of it. So, yes. What am I supposed to pick up for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars so good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver seems opposite to our cars here in the States. So yeah, this game does take place in the United States, although it has a lot of Japanese elements and culture within it. It's because I knew this before, but someone else also mentioned out that the game, it was first originally for the Game Boy Advance. However, then they did port it for the Nintendo DS here in the States and Europe and whatnot. But yeah, there you go. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleek shape of her, wait a minute. Manual says, oh, she tried stick shift, huh? Forgive me. Her personality really changes at a drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. What does she mean by that? So, there's something kind of weird about that. Why would she... You know what? Hold on a minute here. I want to look at his newspaper clipping once again. 2 in crash, 1 car was unable to escape from dropped asleep and there was a crash, woke up Houston. Sorry if I'm mumbling, I'm just trying to read here. I'm gonna go ahead, for the hell of it, I'm gonna go ahead and present this clipping because I think something's kind of fishy here. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be it if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said you escaped using the right side of the door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Yeah, we got her good now, didn't we? Order! Order in the court! Order! Order! Ow! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbing once again. Nonsense again. Enid said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Enid said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found a real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, then there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Enid or Mimi, who was really driving that night? Before I answer that, guys, we're gonna find out next time. Cliffhanger, ha ha ha. Yeah, I always do that. But in any case, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All for Nintendo DS. I'll see you guys later.